On the cobbles, Gary confronts Kit and reminds him that he has nothing concrete to prove any accusations. He later reassures Todd that there is no romance between him and Sarah, explaining that Sarah simply values and trusts him, while Kit's jealousy is driving his attempts to blame him for the murder. Todd questions Sarah, convinced that Gary may be hiding important information about Theo's death. He hopes Sarah might be able to shed some light on the situation. Seeking comfort, Todd opens up to George and admits through tears that he has never felt so isolated. Concerned for him, George and Christina encourage him to move back home. Meanwhile, Sarah heads to the Rovers and drinks heavily, leaving Nick and David worried about her condition. Jodie suggests that Sarah's distress is linked to the attack she suffered, but when she accidentally mentions that David the dog was barking at the time, Sarah becomes suspicious. Elsewhere, Susie switches on Will's gaming console and selects a player named Minimog16. She is startled when she hears Megan's voice, but as soon as Susie identifies herself, the player disconnects. After informing Ollie, he and Maggie rush into the back room and discover Will talking through his headset. Later, Ollie points out to Will that he is clearly still communicating with Megan. With the court case only days away, Ollie believes she is trying to influence him. Will Megan succeed in getting through to him? In another storyline, Dev is devastated when he realizes Asha genuinely intends to move out. At the same time, Nina worries about how she will tell Roy the news. Summer and Amy lend a hand as Asha and Nina settle into their new place. Summer arrives with a collection of housewarming presents and jokes that taking her friends out for dinner is the best use she can think of for Billy's money. Her thoughtful gesture leaves everyone emotional. Also, Jodie announces that she has a date lined up. After overhearing that David will be meeting Nick at the Bistro, she comes up with a scheme. She later arrives at the restaurant with her date, Ryan, and when David walks in, she turns on the charm in an effort to make him jealous. Will her plan have the desired effect? ITV's long-running soap Coronation Street has confirmed the temporary exit of cast favorite Jack P. Shepard, who plays David Platt, as he prepares for a short break from the series. Shepard, who has been in the role since 2000 after replacing Thomas Ormson, is stepping away briefly as he begins paternity leave. Earlier this year, Shepard and his wife Hani Trueek announced they were expecting their first child together. The couple married last July at Manchester Cathedral after first meeting on Corrie, where Trueek worked as a scriptwriter. The pregnancy news was shared on Valentine's Day when Trueek posted a touching video of the pair walking together, with Shepard holding her baby bump. The caption read, "We've been keeping a secret, June 2026. Thank you so much to the Dream Team who made this so special for us." With their baby due this month, Shepard will now take approximately 2 weeks away from filming for paternity leave. According to reports from the Daily Star, ITV has signed off on his short absence from Coronation Street. Shepard had previously discussed the break on the podcast On the Sofa, which he co-hosts with fellow Corrie stars Colson Smith and Ben Price. In a recent episode, he also spoke about undergoing his third hair transplant following earlier procedures in 2018 and 2019. Appearing with a shaved head after the treatment, he told his co-hosts the timing made sense as his paternity leave gave him time away from set. "I could see it. I could see it further back in the middle. I could see it going in, so it was sort of act now while I could, and I had a bit of time off for the baby, so it was perfect," he said. Smith then joked, "Paternity and hair transplant," prompting Shepard to reply, "Exactly that. What a month!" Coronation Street star Aaron McCusker has been working on a new project away from the ITV soap while continuing his role on the cobbles as Ben Driscoll. McCusker, who joined Corrie last year, is also known for his part in the BBC drama Hope Street, which has been running since 2021 and follows police officers in the fictional coastal town of Port Devine. A feature-length special titled One of Our Own, a Hope Street film, is currently in production, with McCusker reprising his role as Clint Dunwoody. The actor has been spotted in behind-the-scenes photos shared on Instagram by hair and makeup artist Shelley Blair. Blair captioned the images, "Great first week shooting Hope Street, one of our own." It is understood that McCusker has been balancing filming the Hope Street project alongside his commitments on Coronation Street, meaning there is no expected break or on-screen exit for his character Ben Driscoll. The upcoming Hope Street film will focus on a violent crime involving a well-respected local resident, which leads to serious consequences for D.S. Marlene Pettigrew. BBC Northern Ireland commissioning editor Mary McKegney previously said the feature-length special aims to tie up some loose ends for fans, describing it as a thank you to audiences for their support of the series. She also praised the cast and crew for their work across all 5 seasons so far. Returning cast members for the film include Carrie Quinn, Tara Lynn O'Neill, Nia McGrady, Marcus Honolude, Cameron Cuff, Katie Short, Eleanor Methvin, Patty Jenkins, Johnny Grogan, and Rihanna Kamalu. New additions to the cast include comedians Patty Raff and Tim McGarry alongside actor Letitia Hector. Coronation Street fans were left devastated when Mason Radcliffe was killed off in 2025, but actor Luca Tulin has remained busy since leaving the ITV soap. Tulin, who joined the series in 2023 as school bully Mason, quickly became a central part of storylines involving Liam Connor. His character tormented Liam before being sent to a young offenders institution. After later returning to Weatherfield and claiming he wanted to change his life, Mason's story came to a tragic end in January 2025 when he was tracked down by his brothers and fatally stabbed. Away from the soap, Tulin is already well known in part due to his father, radio DJ Mike Tulin. The broadcaster is recognized for his work on the Hits Radio alongside former Emmerdale and Hollyoaks star Gemma Atkinson. The father-son duo share a close relationship, with Mike previously expressing his pride live on air when Luca landed his Corey role. The pair have also spent time together outside work, including a trip to Japan earlier this year, where Luca shared photos of sumo wrestling and sightseeing on social media. Since leaving Coronation Street, Tulin has continued to pursue acting work. A few months after his character's exit, he revealed he had completed filming a medieval-themed short film, describing the experience as a dream come true. He explained that a full set was built for the production, and even a custom sword was created for him. He also said he has been actively auditioning for film and television roles, suggesting more screen appearances could be on the way in the near future. Earlier this year, Luca Tulin opened up about an audition he described as the biggest role of my life, although it ultimately did not go as planned. In a TikTok posted in January, the Coronation Street actor filmed himself heading to what he revealed was a recall audition for a role portraying Paul McCartney in a Beatles television project. The video showed clips of him preparing for the day and driving to the casting, alongside the caption, POV, recall audition for Paul McCartney, Beatles TV show. As he arrived, he told viewers, "I've arrived, wish me luck." Coronation Street is broadcast on ITV1 on weekday evenings at 8:30 p.m. and is also available to stream on ITVX.